Little NBA theme song. You dig what I'm saying? Back in the day. What's up, Joey? My guy Joey. What's up, my guys? Everybody cool, man? My guy. Come right here. I guess he hear me. I guess he likes the song too, man. Guess my guy likes the song. It's 11:11 where I'm at, my guys. What up, my guys? Moses, I see you, baby. What up, Tiger? Joey, what you liking today, man? What you liking today? Joey just had a birthday. Fatty boy. What up, my guys? What you boys got going? LJ from Houston, my guy. You get your shirt. I know you got your shirt. You got it a while ago. Fatty Rock, Alfonso, Moses, I appreciate you. I do like this shirt, Moses, I must say. It's nice. Appreciate you. All right, Joey, you gotta get down. Go lay in your bed, man. What's up, my guys? What you boys got going, man? What you got going, man? We got the Suns versus the Bucks. Game 4. You dig what I'm saying? What do we saw so far? The home teams are getting all the calls, man. It's fishy as hell. I know it's unfair. It's not even basketball, but that's what happens. We saw game 1 and game 2. Well, game 1, Suns got a bunch of calls. Game 2 wasn't so bad. The Bucks just didn't play well. You see what I'm saying? And the Suns hit 50%. So pretty much each game we've had an outlier, right? The first game, the Suns shot like 26 free throws, where the Bucks only had like 16 or 17 or something like that. The second game, Suns shot 50% from 3. You see what I'm saying? That's unsustainable. And you got guys like Mikal Bridges going for 27 points. Now, game 3, obviously the Bucks, they didn't cover the first quarter. They covered the first half, full game pretty easily. They got all the calls. Obviously, Giannis, they're beating him up. They're going to beat Giannis up. They don't want him to – they can't stop Giannis, guys. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but they cannot stop Giannis, in my opinion. It's up to the role players. Obviously, it's up to Drew Holiday. It's up to Chris Middleton. And the rest of the guys, right? So that's just what my assessment of these games. Why they can't stop Giannis into the paint, and they're starting to run pick and roll even more with Giannis. So it's just gonna be interesting to see what happens in this series. Giannis is the type player where if he gets going or if he plays smart, he really is unstoppable. It's when he starts to beat his own self, not really wanting to go into the paint to get fouled because of the free throws, starting to shoot threes, and it's not his game. You shouldn't even be shooting fadeaway jumpers, Giannis. All of your points, all your shot attempts should be coming from the paint. When he gets that, he'll become a different type of player, my guy. So we'll see what happens today. But so this line opened up at 3.5 for Bucks. People hopping on Suns. So it went up to 4.5. It's now sitting at 5, my guy. So it's guys, if you like the Suns, there is 5s out there. I must say there are some scenarios I can see where the Suns keep this game close. We saw last game, guys. Booker he was just absolutely non-existent. They even see him over there sitting on the bench. It's like what happened to Booker, right? But it's gonna be a good game, my guys. Now, another thing I have to let you know: Suns are the best team in the league coming off a loss. They're 18-7 this year. The next best team this year was Philadelphia. That was 16-10-1 coming off a loss. So Suns 18-7, best record in the league coming off a loss. I must say, I think it'll be tough for them to win in Milwaukee. Why? The Bucks are getting the calls at the house, right? And momentum. Momentum is a thing at the house. Obviously, it's a huge part. And role players. We see role players play a lot more comfortable, mainly Bobby Portis. He gets the crowd. He really gets the crowd going, guys. He really does. It's just like the guy in Phoenix, right? When Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, when they get up, they get the crowd going. So I could see home team winning pretty much every single game. I know people are saying Suns in 5, Suns 6. I could see this one going to 7, guys. So this game tonight is really going to be a pivotal game, right? If the Suns can win this one, then you know what I'm saying. Then it'll likely be Suns in 5 or 6. But if the Bucks can win it, I think it's going to be a whole nother series, guys. I really do. And I said it before this. I think this series will go at least 6 or 7 games. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here, my guys. Let's talk about some props, guys. I know y'all in the chat. Some people got some props, man. Let's talk about some props because I think this is where you can find some good value in today's games, my guys. I ain't going no damn first goal score, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing, my guys? A couple notables that I saw. That can be Bobby Portis at 6.5 points, guys. No fucking way. There's no way. I gotta take some other sites, man. What y'all let me know? Right, yeah, Bobby Portis is 6.5. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Hell no. Portis is going for at least 10 points, bro. What are we doing? He's the main catalyst at the house for them. I know Connaughton has been coming off the bench, getting a lot of minutes. They know they need to play Portis. He's a real juice type player. I'm taking Portis over 6.5 points. You gotta be. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Nets bets, bro. I tried to hit him up on Instagram. I know Shark a while ago. He told me it's like, what's up with Nets bets? His account is gone. I have him on Instagram. I don't know what's up with him. I hadn't seen him even before the Nets. You know what I'm saying? Didn't make it past. So let's see what happens. Yeah. Connaughton and Bobby Portis, in my opinion, are most important players. I know. So Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton, obviously that's a given, right? I don't even have to mention that they're important players because they're part of the big three. It's Giannis, and then what is he doing? He's going into the paint. The Suns are making a wall. They're making a Giannis wall. Obviously, Crowder probably told him from this is what we did with the Heat. 3 people to stop Giannis get into the paint. Now, if they can't stop him, he's getting fouled or he's going up. He had more free throw attempts than the whole Suns team did last game. But if that doesn't work, him getting into the paint, then what does he do? He kicks it out to the shooters. Portis, Connaughton, PJ Tucker. I know his points are super low as well, but last game he still went for 9 points. You see what I'm saying? So let's see what happened, man. I got to see. Let's see. What's up, Bill? I see you. Little peaks. Alfonso, I see you, baby. Nick Shorter, my guy. Moses. Yeah, Bucks go as Middleton goes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Giannis been going for 40 and 10 in his sleep, my guys. So let's see. We got Bobby Portis over 6.5. I'm taking that. Connaughton, I see Connaughton over 7.5 points. I still like that Portis, my guys. I still like that. Portis has to come out here and ball, man. He has to. You got Drew Holiday at 19.5. You got Middleton at 24.5 points, which I think is kind of low. Giannis at 34.5 points. PJ Tucker over and under 5.5 points. Devin Booker, 27.5. Are we going to see a bounce back from Devin Booker, guys? Like I say, he was even sitting. It's almost like he was hurt, but I just think that he wasn't playing well. So Money Williams knew, like, all right, I'm just going to sit him down for this one. Let's see. Booker played 29 minutes. He was 3 for 14 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. Only 10 points, my guys. If Booker plays anywhere close to that, I don't think the Suns have a chance to cover this game, guys. My book has a boost on Giannis to get 40. Think it's worth it? At the house, I couldn't talk you off, especially with them getting calls, guys. I will say I was looking for Mark Davis to be riffing this game. He's not in this one. We got a riff crew of who we got. Real quick, my guys. Who we got riff in the game? I can't believe it went up to 5, guys. I really can't believe it. Courtney Kirkland, 6-4 home ATS record. James Capert, 5-7 home ATS record. And then you got David Guthrie. He's 6-6. So it's pretty much a wash, my guys. This total is going to be crazy as well, man. That last game 3, this total basically barely stayed under. It was on pace to go. Sorry, it's Scott Foster. It was on pace to go 230, guys. It was on pace to go 230. See, a lot of missed shots, a lot of real good defense in the last minute there made it go 220. I must say, I lean towards the over here. I think Devin Booker will have a better game. Maybe not as many foul calls, but even so, I think they can only help the over. The over is 2-1 so far, right? So we've seen it. First half will go under. The second half really picks up in pace, guys. That's what we've been seeing. So I could see the first half going under. That's been a carbon copy what's been going on in these games. Like I say, it almost happened in game 3 as well. See that first half, real good defense, and then the second half go over. But I'll be honest, the Bucks could come out with a little bit more confidence here. In game 1, you kind of see them down on themselves. In that first quarter, the Suns went on a run. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Wham, my guy, what up? Patrick, Suns first quarter money line. Hey, I couldn't talk you off there. They covered the first quarter even when the Bucks were in an absolute desperation spot. So the Suns, I do think they'll come back with something. I must say, they're obviously going to be pissed. They didn't get any of the calls. I'm watching that game. I say, boy, the Suns. But y'all know this how it's going to go, though. I watched Foster, right? I see Giannis go barrel into Jay Crowder, right? Pretty much a bang type of call. If anything, no call. If anything, maybe offensive foul on Giannis. Scott Foster blocking foul right there in front of him. So once you see shit like that, you already know all the 50-50 calls going to go to the Bucks. It looks like the refs are trying to expand the series, in my opinion. It's just what I see. What up, J-Man? Following you quietly for about 2 years now. Thank you for all your shows and wanting to help others. Appreciate you, my guy. Where are you coming from? I'm gonna call you KM. I don't really know how to Kumat. I hope it's Kumat. Where you coming from, man? My guy. I know you watching overseas, man. I appreciate you. Any first half takes, first quarter, Moses? I must say, I'm going with some props in this game, but if I had to lean, it's gonna be a tough game, guys. I think the Bucks will get some calls again. I must say, I lean Bucks first half here. I would. This is a tough game, guys. I must say, I said full game. I'm staying off of it. I was me personally a couple of days ago. I was like, all right, the Suns probably bounce back here, right? Suns probably bounce back. It'll be plus 4.5. Now we see him move up to 5, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, the Suns on the road. They're not necessarily the same team, guys. They're not. Teams feed off the home crowd, right? And they're supposed to. Playoff atmosphere, it matters, guys. It matters. I could see the home team winning every single game in this. I think it's going to be really tough for the Suns to win one in Milwaukee. And I think it's going to be even tougher for the Bucks to win one in the Suns. We know the Suns are the better. He say Kumat Milbro. Kumat Mibro. Me, bro. Hey, my guy. I can dig it. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Suns team total over 108 is the best bet on the board. Yeah, I couldn't talk you off that. I couldn't, because I think they'll have a lot better offensive output here, I must say. The calls may not be as swayed to them, but the Bucks been locking up on D, man. Down to earth. I couldn't talk you off. The Bucks have been locking up on D. They have. The Bucks, like I said, they play better at the house. And what do we see, guys? When teams, I don't. When teams have the momentum going against them or they're not getting the calls, you're going to see it. You're going to see teams get down. You know what I'm saying? It pisses them off. It's like they don't even want to play the game anymore. They don't even care when they're not getting their calls. We see it with USA basketball, right? I mean, it's a different type of league now, guys. When they're not getting those little touch fouls or those bullshit jump into you, you know what I'm saying, offensive fouls, they get down on themselves and they start to pass the ball, start to get away from what they're doing. What's up, Robert Allen? I see you, my guy. My guy. Appreciate you, boys. Suns must win here in the series Saturday in Phoenix. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It'd be interesting to see what we smoking on today. I gotta hit the gym today, man. I gotta hit the gym. You anti-USA, Jay? What does that mean? I live in USA. What's the strain today? Mac and cheese, my guy. Yeah, I know. Me personally, I'm going for Milwaukee. I'm pulling for Milwaukee. I would love to see the Bucks win this series, guy. Nothing more would. I mean, it's not to say nothing more, but nothing. It would make me very joyous. I would be so happy if the Bucks won this. I think they deserve it, my guys. I know Chris Paul and all this, but I think the Bucks deserve it. I won 400 off USA yesterday. Yeah, USA finally came to play, guys. They did. We'll talk about that. Blazing Twisted Banana. Okay, I could do it. He said USA support USA basketball. USA better learn how to play real basketball. So I respect this Olympic style basketball, guys. I do, and I think they need to have those refs that they had in Vegas come ref this game right here. I watch the USA basketball because that's real ball. Whether they lose or not, it's real games. You see what I'm saying? The softies bringing the gold home. Yeah, I mean, I can still see it get together. We can't forget they're gonna have Devin Booker, Chris Middleton, and Drew Holiday added to the team. Hell, and Booker might come over there and be the best player on the team because right now KD's not the best player. I'm sorry, Dame Lillard is the best player on USA right now. Come at me, bro. I can dig it. We need world basketball reffing these NBA games. Exactly, bro. I gotta put that on the screen, my guys. But yeah, for today's game. Like I say, Suns came out, won the first quarter. Last game, Bucks, they came out with a huge second quarter, outscored them 35-17. Obviously, they were getting a bunch of calls. They even in third quarter, they could have let up, which they did. Remember, I can't forget because I had Bucks full game or whatever. So they started getting down to a 4-point game. The Suns did in the third quarter. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And then the Bucks put it on them, end up outscoring them 38-31 in the third quarter, guys. Like I say, what do we see? First half go way under. Then it's something that third quarter. I think third quarter over is the spot, guys. In all honesty, what have we seen? So we see 38-31 and 69 points in the third quarter in game 3. Let's go back and look at games 2. And I know that those were super high scoring third quarters as well. I think we're going to take third quarter over the points, my guys. What are we doing? Third quarter, game 2, 33-32, 65 points. And the third quarter is sitting around 56 as well, my guys. Let's see. They come out in that third quarter and just start running and gunning. Third quarter, game 1, 27-35, 62 points, guys. So what have we seen so far? It's like a carbon copy. First half goes under, right? So if I'm betting total here, I'm going first half over. I look towards full game. I go first half under. I look towards full game over and third quarter over, my guys. Every single third quarter has gone over. That's what I'd be looking at. That's what I'd be looking at, guys, in all honesty. Portis over 6.5 points. I'll go official with it. I like that one. Connaughton over 7.5. Couldn't talk you off that one as well. He's going to get some shot attempts, and he's out there pretty much to shoot threes. Let's see what did Connaughton do last. And he's getting a lot more minutes, guys. That's what you want to look at. Low point total on the props, and you notice that he's getting a lot more minutes. He played 30 minutes last game. He played 34 in game 2. So he got 8 points last game. He was 3 or 5. Went 2 for 4 from the 3-point line, my guys. Didn't shoot any free throws. Let's see. Yeah, hey man, I think it's gonna be a nice little spot. Yeah, Portis went for 11. Portis was 4 for 11, right? He was 4 for 11 shot attempts, still got 11 points. He only played 18 minutes. I think we see Portis up into the 20 minutes realm here, in my opinion. Giannis gotta go our up points to win. What the hell? I know what you're saying. Giannis has to go over his points total to win. That's what you're saying. Yeah, let's talk about some props for the Suns, my guys. Cam Johnson, let's see what Cam Johnson did. I would look towards those underrated players. Cam Johnson went for 14 off the bench last game, and he stayed in even when it was a blowout. That's something to look at. I like that Cam Johnson one, my guys. Why does he keep going to first goal score? All right. I don't do that first field goal score shit. Let's see. You got Campaign. Campaign was 3 of 10 last game with 7 points. Their bench does have to play a lot better. So Johnson and Payne will likely get over. I'm not gonna say, I like the points total. This is how you look at the game, guys. If you like the over here, like 221, you say, all right, I like points to be scored. Then you can start looking towards some props. All right, I like for this guy to get over and under. You see what I'm saying? If you like the under in the game, and that's when you start looking towards, all right, who's not going to score as much, right? Me personally, I like the over in this game. Jay Crowder over 10. Man, Jay Crowder was hot as hell from 3 last game. He went 6 of 7 from 3-point, and they still got smacked by 20. Usually when Crowder has a good game like that, a good offensive game, and he's giving them something, the Suns do usually win. So I think that shows a lot that Crowder went for 18. Booker obviously had a terrible game. Aiden had 18 and 9, not terrible. Chris Paul had 19. These guys actually played a good game. It's like the Suns they need everybody to get into it. That's what we saw in game 1 and game 2. Mikal Bridges get to it. He only had 4 points in game 3, guys. He can't do that. That can't happen if y'all Suns want to cover this game. You basically need 4 starters to go over in double digits scoring, maybe even 20 points. And then Cam Johnson or Campaign has to go for double digits as well, my guys. Yeah, in my opinion, I wouldn't take that Crowder over. I think he's going to regress here. I wouldn't take over 10.5. I know he had a good game last game. Crowder's not a good offensive player, in my opinion. He can get hot from 3. He's out there for defense. He's pretty much exactly like PJ Tucker, guys. He's out there to stop Giannis, just letting you know. I think that was super lucky, in my opinion, for Jay Crowder to go 6 for 7 from 3 on the road. He was keeping them in the game for a while. He was. Now, I would look for a bounce back from Booker, guys. I would. What'd you say? Booker was selling for threes in the first half, 1 of 6 for 3. Yeah. When you have a player as good as Booker is, and he has that terrible game, and he's just sitting over there on a bench watching the rest of the game and shit. I mean, they know that the refs were. If you was watching the game at the end, Booker's like, no, James, we don't want those calls now. We don't want those calls now. We already down 20. So just how you look at basketball, guys, when a player as good as Booker has a subpar game, you look towards him having a good game next game, my guys. It's nothing official for me on that one because, like I said, I still think that this will be a Bucks type of game. So I'd be looking at some props for the Bucks. Connaughton and Portis off the bench. I think those are a couple of very solid props. Why? The starters can't do everything, right? You're going to need the bench players to come out with something. And I think Portis is the most important bench player. I'll go official Bobby Portis over 6.5 points. I like it, my guy. He going for 10 in his sleep tonight. Yeah, SBR show for damn sure, Patrick. You already know, my guy. My guy Wham. I got to do a show with Wham, man. I've been telling them we got to do it, even if it's a little late night show, man. I got to start putting some more content out. Booker under points was sweat free last game. Yeah, it was. Is Junior on the Suns? Hey, we'll see. There's gonna be a lot of people on the Suns, guy. I'll tell you that right now. Especially at the 5, it's crazy, man. I'll tell you. Full game, I was thinking like I would probably be on the Suns here because what we could see a close game. We've yet to see a close game where it come down to a wire. I could see Bucks winning by a few points, by 2 to 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Bucks and the Suns still covering. But me personally, I think this one will be tied 2-2 at the end of the day. That doesn't necessarily mean they'll cover the 5 because it is up to 5 now, guys. Suns are a very relentless team, but if they're not getting their calls, they get down on themselves. I mean, I would too. If you see that you got to beat the other team in the ref too, hell, I get down too. What the fuck are we doing here? It's today's NBA though, guys. Giannis under 34, best bet. Andrew, if you like that, then that means you like the Suns. Simply put, if you like Giannis under 34 and they're going to shut him down, that means that you like the Suns, in my opinion. Because what have we seen? Giannis has been low-key unstoppable. They're doing their wall shit, all that. I mean, they can't really talk about his free throw attempts when you're fouling the shit out of him every single time down the floor. There's a few calls on Giannis that I call would say fishy. Him barreling to Crowder, that was offensive foul. Appreciate you, Wham. My guy. That's my guy, Wham, man. We need more people like Wham in this world, man. A real one, 100% real, my guy. Fucks with him. Did you guys see what 50 Cent said about Chris Paul? No, what did he say? Enlighten me. Love prop under 34 for Giannis. Hey, y'all said that last game and Suns got smacked by 20. Yeah, I think people are just so bullish on the Suns because they've been covering for them all season to where people are literally going to bet the Suns blindly. And to be honest with you, with this going up to 5, that kind of scares me. It opened at 3.5, which shows more respect for the Suns, right? But money has taken it up to 5. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. But my guy Shark would say, hey, look, last game opened up. Let me see. I think actually game 3 actually opened up at 3.5. No lie. I don't think a lot of people know that, but I think that one actually opened up at 3.5. Let's see. Yeah. Game 3. It's not even really a point adjustment. Game 3 opened up at 3.5, quickly went to 4, closed at 4.5. Now this one as well, I'm glad I looked at that because I thought that the books were making an adjustment down with the points moving towards the Sun. It matters, guys. It does matter. So it's actually pretty much the same. Then this game has actually been bid up to 5 quicker. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. J Money, you like my boy, bro. I watch all your shows. I got to shout you out more though. I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you, brother. Giannis not going for 40 again, certainly. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see. It is going to be a tall task to go for 43 straight games, but Giannis has been – I know I kind of gave him a lot of slack or whatever, especially for like those games versus the Hawks, whatever, but what is he starting to show? And off a hyperextended knee going for back-to-back 40-plus games and 10 rebounds, you got to respect that. You absolutely have to. We can't forget Giannis and Middleton – been on the Bucks for about 8 years now together. You see what I'm saying? Losing like a motherfucker. Losing, getting to the playoffs and losing, getting bounced first round. We'll see what happens, guys. But nobody really thinks that the Bucks can win this series. I don't think I've seen many people say, oh, you know what, Bucks can come back and win this series. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm usually rooting for the underdog. I usually am. No, they're not. The Scott Foster not in their back-to-back games, man. That would be some super fishy shit. Jay, you betting on Team USA? Hell no, man. I've been watching them. It may be some, I don't know, bro. I'm not taking them double digits and shit like that. Bucks and 7. David, stop playing on me. I would throw a fucking parade. Maybe not 40, but 35 for sure. Only 4 teams have ever come back from back 0-2. I could see it. Super fishy, yeah. Yeah, guys. So, like I said, the way I see this game going, the spread is going to be really tough, in my opinion. I must say, I was leaning heavily to Suns. I'm like, I'm probably going to be on Suns plus 4.5. And I'm like, I got to thinking, got to looking at the game more, got to seeing how the Bucks playing at the house. They playing with a whole renowned type of energy, right? A renowned type of juice. It'd be interesting to see what happens, but these guys, if they get some confidence, guys, watch out. If they start to get some confidence, watch out, my guys. It's the only thing I'm gonna say. Usually when everybody thinks shit's easy, I like to go the other way. I do. And people are gonna literally bet the Suns. They bet them game 1, game 2, and they still have money. They bet them game 3, they lost. They're like, I don't care. I'm going game 4. They're literally gonna bet the Suns. Even bookies tell me, he say, man, I hate the Suns. Well, I tell them why. He said, because they cover every single time. You see what I'm saying? That's why people are so in love with them. But There are 8 or league best 18-7 off a loss. You see what I'm saying? So be interested to see what happens. I'll be honest. The Bucks could win this game, and it'd be a close game. And the Suns covered at 5. It's up to 5 now. I'm staying away from a spread. I'm taking Bobby Portis over 6.5 points. Heavy lean to Pat Connaughton over 7.5 points as well. I'm taking the third quarter over. I'm taking third quarter over 56.5, my guys. We're taking over 56. I'm getting 56. So I'm taking third quarter over 56. It's something that's hit every single time. What do? They come out of halftime and start running. The pace is a lot higher, right? We'll see a first half under. We see the full game likely go over, and the second half over as well. And their third quarter is the main catalyst. They usually go for at least 60 in that third quarter, guys. So it's not a huge place for me, but I wanted to come on here and give some officials for you guys. Like I say, because I was gonna come on here and just talk some ball, but we found a couple of plays. Bobby Portis over 6.5. I really like that one, guys. I really do. If you're gonna take one play, I like Bobby Portis over 6.5. I think that one's gonna cash. Ski, my guy. Appreciate Ski. What you like? Ski, what you like, man? Would you like the Suns? What? Over 16.5. Yeah. I couldn't talk anybody off full game over, guys. Well, we see if the Suns probably likely getting more than 100 points in this game. Bucks, they're going to score more at the house. Why? Just because the role players are going to play better. The Suns, I see them getting more than 100 here. I don't think that because, see, Devin Booker won't have that bad of a game. I couldn't talk you off that, Ski. I couldn't talk you off that, Ski, as well. Like Bucks first half, he's saying. Could not talk you off that. I think it's went up for me now, especially since the line has moved up. It's still at -2. It's still at -2 juice. A few places -2.5. Couldn't talk you off there. That Portis, guys. The Portis didn't go 6.5. I'm gonna be pissed. He going for 10 in his sleep, guys. He has to. He has to. If the Bucks want to have any chance of winning, they need bug eyes out there to go off. You need bug eyes, but he brings a lot of energy, guys. I don't know about you. If I would want Portis on my team, I want guys like that on my team. He's a real juice type guy. I see him after the game slapping hands with the fans and stuff. The little guy was like ecstatic. Just that Bobby Portis slapped his hand. I love seeing shit like that, man. Bobby Portis say that's what he do it for, man. It's the fortune and fame, all that. He do it for fans reacting like that. I fucks with my guy, man. I respect those guys. So I can see the home team winning every game in this series, guys. Let's see. Don't y'all want to see game 7, man? What are we doing here? Don't y'all want to see game 7? I know I do. Come on, stop all that Suns in 4 and 5 and shit, man. Stop all that. Portis over 3.5 rebounds too, Jay. I couldn't talk you off that. Appreciate Rui Martins from Portugal. My guy is watching from Portugal. What time is it over here right now? Portis was interviewed on a jump yesterday. Check it out. He's having fun. Portis is going over 6.5. I don't give a damn. Let's do this shit. Bobby Portis over. Yeah, another last thing I want to talk about, guys. You want to look at over 3 points made, right? Obviously, the game has changed. You see what I'm saying? It's all about threes now. Threes are not to Devin Booker and Chris Paul, but for the Bucks, I'm telling you, this is the game plan. Giannis driving to the paint. You can't get what you want or get fouled. You dish it out to the shooters. Portis, Connaughton, Tucker is not always hitting the threes, but he could be a dark horse here as well. Middleton. You want to look for some over 3-point mades here, in my opinion, at least for the Bucks here, because that's their game plan. Go inside, play inside out. That's what they're starting to do. Even Kareem even said the other day on the jump. These guys have to get their inside out ball going. If they do, they can be scary to beat. If Bucks are hitting their threes, shit can get scary. It really can, man. So we'll see what happens here if they can stop Giannis, because there hadn't really been a game plan to stop Giannis. Aiden, he's not a bad center, but he's not necessarily a rim protector like a Gobert or somewhere where Giannis is going to be scared. It's up to Crowder to stop him before he gets there. If he gets inside the paint or gets closer to goal, it's over. Yeah, Ski. Connaughton threes over. I could see points over as well. And another thing, like I say, Cam, it's not just one-sided. You want to look for guys like Cam Johnson as well. Torrey Craig is pretty much hurt. I'm not sure why they're still playing him, but Cam Johnson, he went 1 for 5 for 3. Basically, see what I'm saying? So he's gonna get those attempts. Cam Johnson, he got 14 points last game. He was even in when it was a blowout. You want to look for shit like that. Cam Johnson and campaign is the bench for the Suns, and it's tough because they lost. Who did they lose? It wasn't Kaminsky. Who did they lose, guys? Somebody got hurt for them. I'm gonna have to go look at the last game. I'm gonna have to go look at the last game real quick, man. I'm finna get out of here. We're taking third quarter over 56, and we're taking Bobby Portis over 6.5. Couldn't talk anybody off of Saric. That's what it is. Saric. He's a low key was a key role player. He was their backup center, guys. Now you bring in Kaminsky, tiny ass off here, like he size, arm size, same size as KD or something, man. Guys, food out there. You can't be playing Frank Kaminsky out backup center. I'm sorry. At some point, Saric is gonna come. Hey, it might come to play, man. It might. But yeah, the total, we've seen the total straddling over under past 3 games. I think this total go over. I'm not taking over. I will take the third quarter over 56.5. But I really love that Portis over 6.5, guys. I really do. What are you guys betting tonight in the chat? Let everybody know what's your best bet in the chat and any questions, my guys. Before I have to get out of here, do have to do the SBR show, man. Let's see what Junior and Jordan on. Bobby Portis plus 125 for over 1.5 assists. Why they disrespecting my guy out here? I think Portis is the most important player in this game. I like over 6.5. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, let's see what they saying. So I took under last game. G Martinez says he like Bucks full game. Jason Moore says Suns money line, son. I'll ride with you on Jay on Portis. Let's cash it, my guys. Bucks first half from Chris Martinez. Aiden over and under on Crowder. Yeah, I don't think Crowder will be able to replicate that, guys. He is a 3-and-D type of guy. If he's hitting the threes and getting hot, it's one thing. But Crowder's not a bad player, and I loved him when he played for Mavs, but he's not a consistent offensive player. So let me say that. Billy says he's like Suns +5 on the full game. He said, how can we get odds for the WNBA versus Team USA? You likely go to, if you have Bovado Bet Online, you hear it to some, they'll have it. They'll have the game up. If you want to know the line, you just go to you can just Google, hey, what's Team USA versus the WNBA game? What's the line? And they'll have it at FanDuel. I like Connaughton and Johnson over 1.5 3-pointers. I can see that, Hook. You guys want to look at those 3-point props, man. Sometimes they could be some of the best. I remember they used to have Royce O'Neal. Wham, know what I'm talking about. They used to have Royce O'Neal like 1.5 threes for the whole season. He'll go out there and hit 2 threes in the first 5 minutes of the game. I'm not bullshitting you. Them over 3-point props in today's NBA, I think that's the way to go, bro. Next year, I'm gonna be taking this shit. Taking this shit out the 3-point props, man. What about Drew Holiday over points? I'd look at Drew Holiday over assists before I point. These guys are so inconsistent, man. I love Drew Holiday. He's making me look bad because I say he's the most important player on the team. Him and Tucker. And I think Tucker is a little bit of reason why Booker had a bad game last game as well. If Junior on Suns, I'm max betting Suns. Hey, you know every swinging dick gonna be on the Suns today, man. They're gonna bet them every single game. It's just the way. It's just how people do today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wham. You know what I'm talking about on there, Royce O'Neal. Who they got? Team USA -3? I don't know, Ski. WNBA All-Star Bet Online is -3. I don't know. Team USA should. I have to look at the roster. Ski know more than I do, but if I'm not mistaken, Team USA should be having Sue Bird and the rest of them. I don't think they're going to have they probably not going to have that girl from the Storm because they do have some overseas players, whatever. I think Bucks tied up. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that shit. What you think about Bridges' points? He's definitely an important player for him. He had 27 in game 2. He had 4 points in game 3. It's gonna be tough, man. Me personally, I'm not taking role players on the road. I'm not taking anything. If anything, I'm taking under. So that's just me. And I do want to look at role players overs at the house. So that's what I'm doing. Bobby Portis over 6.5 official. Like a referee. Doing a whistle, and third quarter over 56. What have we seen? First half go under, and then third quarter they really come out running and gunning, guys. So let's get to them. I'm not going huge on them, but let's cash them. I'm doing a half unit on each of them. Let's cash them. I think Bucks tied up. Let's cash, my guys. Finna get out of here. Got to go do the SDR show. Let's see what Junior on, guys. Let's see what if he on the Suns, son. I mean, hey, I couldn't. It's gonna be. I'm not taking anything full game here, so I could see scenario where the Suns keep this game close, but not win. But I do think the Bucks are winning this game. I'm not finna say, Bucks money line. I'm not doing that. But I do think Bucks will win. I'm not laying the 5 with them. Cam Johnson points over. I couldn't talk you off. Cam Johnson 3s over. It's Will. Couldn't talk you off. But Bobby Portis over 6.5. Heavy lean to Pat Connaughton over 7.5. Pat Connaughton threes should be like over 1.5 as well. Heavy lean to that. He's only out there to shoot threes, basically, my guys. And third quarter over 56. Let's cash it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, guys. I might go live tonight watching the game, just talk some shit. I was supposed to do it yesterday's game, but I was a little too lit, my guys. A little too lit, man. So appreciate y'all for I'll probably go do a little live show, watch the game, see how it's going, see how it's called. See how these games will go as they're reffed. I think the home teams will get the calls. Simply put, my guys. We'll see what happens. But Portis, let's go. And Portis, I trust today, guys. I do. I appreciate y'all, man. In all honesty. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what Junior and them, my guys, Junior and Jordan, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all go check out the SVR show and see what's going on, see what they liking. But one more time, officials, Bobby Portis over 6.5 points, guys. That's my favorite play today. And third quarter over 56 points. Heavy lean to Pat Connaughton over points and over 3-pointers made. Let's cash, guys. Let's cash. I appreciate y'all. I just come on here talk some basketball with my guys. Appreciate y'all. People watching from Portugal, all type of shit, man. Still got shirts left as well, man. So my guys in Dallas, he was like, "Hey, bro, you know where to get some gas from?" I was like, "Hey, man, I got these shirts." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "I'll take both." I appreciate y'all, man. We gone, my guys. Let's cash, man. NBA Talk with Jay. Y'all know what's up.